What a special day to see you two getting married, especially since less than a month ago, no church or priest even knew about this thing, which is pretty surprising. But we've got the speeches up first, then the wedding breakfast around 6:30. At 8:30, we'll be witnessing their first dance. And if you noticed, it does last for 30 minutes, so don't help Ash if he's waving you in. And then when the clocks strike midnight, we'll be calling it a day, unless he takes us to a karaoke bar or anything like that. But back to the present moment, we have 3 speeches this evening, one from the father of the bride, one from the groom himself, and then one from the best man, who is also the father of the groom. So first up, we have a well-travelled man who was trained by the best to defend the country for His Majesty, but proved at the Stag Do's clay pigeon shooting that even heroes have off days. Yet when it comes to being a hero in the eyes of his daughter, I'm sure he never misses the mark. Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise for the father of the bride, Richard Meehan.
Thanks for that, Charlie.
Good luck.
A few words. Right, hello and welcome to everybody. For those who don't know me, bring me mic up. I'm Jess's dad, Richard. Firstly, I'd like to thank everybody who's worked hard to make this happen today. I know there's a lot of background work gone into it. Particularly Sue, Paul and family, who gave up their whole of their Friday yesterday to prepare this room. And it looks good, you've got to admit. And Paul just whispered in my ear, nearly bloody killed us. I did see him yesterday and he was angry. Particularly Sue for the lovely flowers and the dressing in the church. Thanks to Stacey as well, because being on the end of the phone with panicky phone calls off Ash and sorting them out and reacting. Hang on, where am I? And thanks for Hugo for being Hugo, basically. Also, thanks to Lisa for helping me decorate the van, which is currently broken down on Ladywood Middleway. Waiting for the AA with Anthony's partner Kev, who's a legend. He's happy as Larry, he loves things like that. Where am I? Yeah, hello and welcome. No, that's the one. Thanks to the bridesmaids and flower girls and the page boys who made the occasion special at the church, and all you family and friends for making this day special as well. We've all known about this date for 18 months. But typical Jess and Ash, happy-go-lucky, laid-back, approach to life, styly. They've only just started sparking and reacting the last 4 weeks. Right, on to Jessica. What can I say? When she was growing up, she was a happy kid. She was happy, pleasant, a pleasure to be around most of the time. Albeit a bit needy. For example, she always wanted the latest phone. And I'm convinced she worked for the phone companies because the first thing she did was bounce it off the floor. So then I'd go and see her again and then she'd say, phones broke, blah, de, blah, de, blah. Back down to the phone shop, welcomed by the phone staff. Hello, Rich, all right, everything all right? Yeah, best of friends with them. Yeah, at one time I thought I was a major investor with O2, and all the staff loved me because of the bonuses. One time I picked her up on a particular occasion, the car needed washing. So I went to this car wash, the type with the multicoloured foam, you know, you drive in, it covers your car with foam and all that. Jesse was in the passenger seat. Dad, can we, do we, can we? Oh, why not, Dad? Dad going on and on and on. So I opened the window as the car was getting foamed. I will never forget the blue, yellow, green and red soapy blob shouting in the passenger seat, Dad! Fast forward 20 odd years. Jessica's matured into a caring, loving and great mother of 2 boys, Miles and Billy. She's working very hard to as you all know, she's working very hard to realise her dream of becoming a midwife. Thank you. I'm so proud of what she's achieved, as I'm also so proud of her brothers, Anthony and Daniel, and her sister, Michelle. I would like to officially welcome Ash to the family. I say officially because he's been part of our family for the past few years. Now, I would like to thank you for your support you've given Shell. I did that at Shelley's wedding. I called her Jess. I'm so happy I've done that. Yeah. The support you've given Jess with a course and with the kids, you're a legend, mate. You're a legend. I would like to welcome the joining of the 2 families as well, and I hope there will be lots of events where we will all get together and maybe sample some of Paul's legendary pina coladas. Now, these pina coladas, the glasses just kept getting filled up. I can only remember like thinking, these are lovely. Then I woke up the next morning. Apparently, I read a template on how to do one of these. Apparently, my duty as a father of the bride is to bestow a few words of wisdom to the happy couple. You'll like this. And those of you who know me know wisdom isn't a strong point of mine. So, I'm going to refer to a previous family wedding where the best man referred to a metaphorical reset button. Metaphorical. Throughout life's trials and tribulations, you're going to have ups and downs. There'll be obstacles put up in your way. This room is full of your family or friends. They'll be your reset button. Whenever things get a bit rough, get a bit tough, if they do, I hope they don't, press the reset button, talk to your family and friends. And most of all, talk to each other. It's important. Finally, I'd like you to be upstanding and raise your glass to the happy couple, Mr. and Mrs. Benson.
Mr. and Mrs. Benson.
Thank you.
Well done, Rich.
Yeah, well done.
Who's next? Yeah.
Well done, man. Give it up for the father of the bride. All right, next up we have the man of the moment, the groom himself. A man A man who could sell sand at a beach, cooks up the best full English in Birmingham, and a devoted Aston Villa fan. Please raise the roof for our groom today, Mr. Ashley Benson!
Inside the place. Right. Here we go. Oh, Christ, this is creased. Hang on a minute. Right, here we go. Welcome to Cornwall, everyone. Oh, dear. Right. So, I didn't want to reel off a load of thank yous for my speech, and I've wrote all kinds of things over the last year, and I've changed it, and basically ended up with a load of thank yous. So, to start with, I've got to start with the reason I'm here on this planet, and that's my mum and dad. Oh, done a ball. To my mother, you're the cornerstone of our family. You're the one that's always been there, guiding us with love and a firm hand at times. It was the 90s. It was okay to... You're lucky. You've poured your heart and soul into not only making today perfect, but also into every day that's led up to this moment. Thank you for your boundless love, for all the sacrifices you've made, and for showing me what it means to love unconditionally. Dad. All right, Dad. You've been my role model, my mentor, and my best friend from day dot. Being able to have you stand by my side today means the world. You are my best man today, but Dad, you're my best man every day. Thank you for teaching me what it means to be a husband, a father, and a man of integrity. I hope to make you as proud of me as I am of you. You all right? Yeah? A few more tears would be good. It would just be, if you just like get a tissue or something. Yeah, okay. To both of you. Well, we're going now, aren't we? As a child, I would often want to dress up as various people. And let's be honest, 9 times out of 10, they were women. Cruella de Vil, Maleficent, Scary Spice, to name but a few. That would obviously involve heels, dresses, necklaces, sometimes some of Mum's ciggies as well. Cruella de Vil. And you never once told me to stop being ridiculous. You never told me to man up, or that little boys shouldn't be doing that. You all right, Bill? Do you want to go? No. You never crushed my dreams, and you always told me to do what makes you happy. So thank you for that. See you later. Thank you, Bill. Never work with children or animals. Right, where are we? I want to take a moment to thank my sister and my brother, who have done me the honour of being groomsman, groomsmaid, whatever you want to call it. It's 2024, we'll roll with it, won't we? First, my sister, the golden child. It's not that difficult, though, is it? When it's me or Hugo. So, but yeah, there you go. But, you know, we ride at dawn, that's fine. You know, you've basically organised this whole day alongside Mum, invites, menus, signage, an order of service the other day that we just dropped on you. So you're brilliant. I can't thank you enough for everything you've done to make today so special. And to my brother, Hugo, you're an absolute menace. But honestly, I would never not have you by my side today. Oh, he's going to go. Oh, dear. I couldn't ask you to be best man. You've got far too much on me. And I couldn't risk you being up here today with this microphone. But thank you for being my partner in crime, quite literally, sometimes. Yeah. But right from the off, I love you. And thank you both for being here. You're both incredible siblings, you really are. And for being part of the best day of my life, I love you to the moon and back. Just pop that over there, thank you. All right then. To my MC, where is he? There he is, you're just there. Literally, I was already looking there. The Southern Fairies done good today. You do good every day, Charlie. You're a fantastic husband to my sister. It's a tough gig to be husband to the golden child, as you well know. Bless you. And you do a sterling job. Thank you for everything you've done today. And all the other days and all that. To Richard and to Tracy, though life has taken you on different paths... You all right, Bill? No, it's not your turn, mate. It's mine. Go on, you go over there with Nana Sue.
Have a look at the windows.
Off you go. I'll go from the top. To Richard and Tracy, widdy-biddy. Though life has taken you on different paths, you both share something perfect to me in every way. And that's, of course, Jessica. So thank you. Thank you for always being loving and welcoming to my family. And I promise to love and cherish Jessica with all my heart, always. Now, to my beautiful wife, Jessica. Not only are you an incredible mother and partner, but next year you'll officially qualify as Birmingham's best midwife. Go on, the girl. Jess, I'm beyond proud of you, and I'm incredibly lucky to be your husband. Thank you for allowing me into your life and trusting me to be a part of your journey. Oh, God, he's back. Jesus, no. In a minute, you've got to wait a moment, otherwise I'm not getting you a fire truck. Go away. Go away. This is my moment. Hang on.
Billy.
Just literally.
Billy.
What? Okay. Bring back the 90s. Wallop! And to Miles. Yay! Woo! Thank you for making me a father. And for bringing me so much joy and love into my life. I'm so grateful to call you my son. And I promise to be there for you always. Jess and Miles, you're both, not you, Billy, you're both the greatest gifts I could ever ask for. Get over here now. Go on. Go on. There you go. There we go. All right then. Jesus. Right, finally, we're nearly there. This goes to everybody here. Everybody, that's all of you. They say it takes a small village to raise a child. And I'm so grateful that our boys have this incredible village to grow up in, and for your support, love, and friendship. It's all meant the world to me and Jess. Today is a celebration of love, and we are so blessed to have each of you in our lives to share it with. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart for being here and for being such an important part of our journey. So let's raise a glass. Let's get one as well. Oh, or a bottle, yeah, okay. So let's raise a glass. Here's to love, to family, and to the mighty villa. Go on, the boys! That's it.
And one to go. And let's be honest, it's the one we've all been waiting for. The loving and damning words from the best man. He's one of those rare dads who's truly fit for this role. Just give him a bottle of whiskey and start playing Tina Turner, and you'll quickly see why. So without further ado, please put your hands together for a man who swims faster than most fish, the best man, Paul Benson. She's not here yet. She's hopefully here in 10 minutes. I'll keep an eye on me.
Is that good to go, yeah?
Yeah.
Good evening. So I'm Paul, Ashley's dad, best man. A bit concerned because the previous two speeches have not reduced either of them to tears. So just to give you the heads up, I'm a crier. I'm quite emotional. So I'm just warning you about that. So my mate Miles here will equip you with something that will help you and me to get through the speech. So I'll just let him dish out. Yeah, I need a box. We'll just dish out some Kleenex. So anyway, you can have those. One for every table. I'll need at least one. You think I'm joking? So, just over 12 months ago, I had the honour and the privilege to give my daughter Stacey away to Charlie at their wedding. Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine I would be stood in front of you all today as my son's best man. It is the greatest honour, and I wanted to thank you, Ash, for giving the privilege to me, especially as you are surrounded by a circle of great men who are also equally deserving. You may, of course, live to regret that decision. Unfortunately for Ash, I'm in the enviable position of knowing the groom since the very moment he entered this world. It was, quite honestly, a truly magical and emotional experience for me. That magical and emotional moment didn't last for long. When, for the very first time we got him home, I held him high above me at arm's length. We gazed at each other lovingly, locked in a magical moment, mouths open in wonderment. Then the little shite projectile vomited straight into my open mouth. Ashley was home, and things were never going to be the same again. For the next couple of decades or so, we were tormented daily by his excruciating passion for detail. This manifested itself in many ways. The food he ate, the toys he played with, and in particular, the clothes he wore. We spent hours making pretend cigarettes for him. None of them were good enough. So like every good parent, on his 6th birthday, we bought Ash a packet of fags just to keep the bloody peace. Ashley ruled the roost. He chose our friends, what we ate, where we could holiday, and what time we went to bed. In fact, Sue, Stacey, Hugo, and myself were tormented by Ashley for years. So one summer's day, I was charged for the first time sole responsibility for looking after the children while Sue went shopping for a couple of hours. We had chickens, Henny Penny and Connie Cluck, 2 dogs, Max and Billy, and 2 goats, Harriet and Delilah. It was a warm day, and Ash, aged 3 years, was running around naked. We went into the goat run, and whilst my back was momentarily turned, Delilah swiftly butted Ash up the backside, off the wall into a mass of 6-foot nettles. His screams were legendary. After watching him writhe in pain for 5 minutes, I scooped him up, took him into the kitchen, doused him in calamine lotion. The nurse was called. She arrived just as Sue was returning. I have still not managed to erase the memory, the look that Sue shot at me, and her icy voice screaming, "What have you done to him?" I was desperately stifling my laughter. This was sweet payback indeed. We took our little family to the Lake District one summer. Ash was about 10, I think. Sue and I were imagining long country walks with stunning scenery, quiet pub lunches in idyllic surroundings. But Ash had different ideas. Walking was absolutely not on Ashley's agenda. I'm embarrassed to say that in 7 days, we managed just one 2-hour walk. For the duration of that walk, we endured Ashley's consistent complaining that he hated walking, hated the views, and pretty much hated everything else in his life. There was, however, one saving grace: the Cumberland sausage. Ashley loves a Cumberland sausage. He ate them for breakfast, lunch, and tea, sometimes with baked beans or an egg. It made him very happy, so we were happy too. But after leading this diet for 7 days, things started to get serious, very serious. And the aromas that his body was emitting were beyond belief. Our long journey home in the car was the makings of your worst nightmare. For 6 hours, stuck in traffic jams on the M6, we were swamped in farts that were loud, toxic, and deadly. They were so bad, it reduced Stacey to tears. So number 1 advice to Jess is, don't serve Cumberland sausages. Of course, Ash has loved many women and loved them all passionately. And they all affected a huge part of our lives in many ways. In fact, he was totally obsessed with them. Cruella de Vil led the way. We bought 6-inch red stilettos, cigarette holders, fur coats, and flamboyant wigs, so Ash could parade around the house screaming obscenities about bloody puppies. If any of you wondered why Hugo is such a good shot, it's because from the age of 4, we sent him out shooting bloody rabbits, which we would skin so Ash could wear the fur. Another great love was Maleficent, the wicked queen from Sleeping Beauty. For this, we needed to create a headdress with bull's horns and a sceptre with a silver globe on the top. For weeks, Sue and I, we created horns out of tin foil and paper mache, and it was never quite good enough. If any of you are still wondering why Hugo is such a great shot, it's because from the age of 4, he was slaying bulls so we could use their horns to make Maleficent's headdress for him. Then along came Sandra. Sandra Dee from the great musical Grease. But it was the Olivia Newton-John as Sandra Dee, wearing skin-tight leather trousers, 6-inch stilettos again, bright red lipstick, and drawing on that cigarette that caught Ashley's attention. It also caught mine, to be honest. But I wasn't the one insisting on being stitched into leather trousers and wearing the 6-inch stilettos and smoking a cigarette provocatively, as tempted as I was. So Ashley has always enjoyed the finer things in life, good food, champagne, cigars and fast cars. It was going to take someone very special indeed, to win his heart. And from out of the blue appeared someone very special indeed. Jess Meehan stole the show. I'm going to need some tissues in a minute, mate, okay? You've got a box for me. My drunken nights at home with Ash, quaffing champagne, Disaronno, snowballs and Guinness, trips to London to watch West Ham, my team, not his, and fancy meals out in swanky restaurants suddenly stopped. And I will never forgive you, Jess, for that. We knew she would be beautiful and kind and funny, and of course Jess didn't disappoint. But Jess has surpassed all of these and is truly a remarkable young lady that Sue, my family and I love dearly. I cannot thank you, Jess, enough. For loving my boy and making him so happy. I wish you the best of luck because, believe you me, you're going to bloody need it. Of course, Jess had a gift for us too. We got a bonus ball, our grandson, the magnificent Miles. That, of course, we love dearly. And Miles is just the sweetest, kindest young man, hand on heart, an absolute credit to Jess and Ash in every way. And now with our darling Billy as well, they make the wonderful family that they are. I would like to propose 4 toasts. First, a toast to our beautiful bridesmaids. Michelle, maid of honour, thank you very much for everything. Alice, thank you for doing the reading. I can't see Alice. There you are. Hi. Yeah, thank you for that. Sammy, Hannah, Lucy, and Aurora. I think I've got everyone there, yes? And the equally beautiful flower girls, Lily, Eliza, Elsie, Bella, and Grace. Thank you all for the love. You all look amazing. My second toast, do you want to get that out now? The second bit. My second toast relates to a group of remarkable men that I had the pleasure of enjoying their company with at Ashley's Stag in Edinburgh. A group of men that brought me so much joy, and I just wanted to thank them all for the love, support and friendship you give to my boy and his family. You know who you are. The Oceana, the world's worst best pub, will be forever etched in my foggy memory. And as a special treat, and knowing you as I do, we're going to toast ourselves with your favourite tipple. So can the stags just stand up? Come on, don't be shy. No, not Ryan. No, I've sorted him. Yes. Oh, there's a separate thing for you. Yeah. Ryan, sit down. Oh, not another whisker. Oh, bad. Thank you. Do you want to take those round to the guys standing up?
Okay.
I'd just like to say the look on these guys' faces when we went whiskey tasting is something that I will never forget because they were all absolutely bloody horrified. Go with him. Anyway, let's dish those out.
Miles, you can have mine as well, mate.
So, lads, to the stags, cheers. Thank you so much. Thank you for the love. Cheers, cheers.
Same time next year.
It's already planned. My third toast is to a young man that, in my opinion, made the most difficult decision known to mankind. That choice was the birth of his child or a stag weekend. The boy did good. So this toast is to the missing stag, Ryan, his new son, Rory, and to his beautiful wife, Hannah, who has impeccable timing. Am I going on a bit? Right. This is for you, mate. We missed you. We were thinking of it. So, yeah, enjoy that. And if you don't like it, just, pass it back, okay? It's not number 5. Right, where's... Right. Okay, yes, right. How are we doing? Okay. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, I'd just like us to be upstanding and raise our glasses to the beautiful Mr. and Mrs. Benson. May your lives together from this moment on be filled with love and laughter forever and ever. Amen. Thank you very much.